everybody, I got a tip. If you want me here, take a trip. It make you holler, it make you shout. Come along with me, we're tripping now. Now listen, girls, and listen, boys. These little things, they ain't no toys. They are for real, know what I mean. They make you holler, they make you shout. Come on, baby, we'll trip on out.
And here we are, live with Sea Monkeys Against Predators, otherwise known as SMAP. Well, one of my loyal Sea Monkeys came up with that name. When you say SMAP, it does sound kind of, I don't know. In one way, it's got a ring to it. In another way, it just sounds kind of sloppy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, we hate Prince here. And a fair amount of us are, in fact, sea monkeys. If you're not a sea monkey, then, well, I kind of feel bad for you because you don't know what you're missing. As a sea monkey, we are free of pretty much everybody. We all have our own little islands. We bow to no one. We are working on getting equal rights because the plight of the downtrodden sea monkeys is real. I mean, we're not trying to take shit over. We just want to be able to vote and get married and have equal access to titty bars. You know, I don't think that's asking too much. All right. Yeah, I popped it a little bit early because this was unplanned. It says unrequested, but it really wasn't. I hate to keep you all waiting in the chat. So let's see who we got here. What is going on? The ever loyal General Sea Monkey. What is going on? A spokesman and co-founder of the CCC. Batmom, what's going on? What is going on, Mr. A-Cops behind us? What is going on, Sea Monkey Melinda? What is up, White Claw? I forgot to mention that A-Cops behind us is also a sea monkey. And so is Lisa. And who else we got here? Dead Twist, of course, my #1 angel sea monkey. Fuck all pedos and their supporters. Yeah, I agree. But why do we have people that claim to be from a community that doesn't like Preds when they are over in an admitted maps chat quite often? I would like for somebody to explain that to me. I mean, we've caught people from within the so-called community before that were not here for the right reasons. And yes, we do have awesome Naked Friday pool parties. That is a fact. Yourself, and that is right. Yep. A-Cops behind us, and Mr. Anthony Cruz came up with that. My only disappointment is that I didn't think of it first. All right, Smack, I see your message. I will reply to you in due time. So what do we got? I don't know what happened to NTF. I don't think she rage quit. I think it sounded like something happened in the background there. That's probably none of our business, but she just kind of up and disappeared, so I'm picking up her slack. What is going on, Matt? All right, one thing, I've been asked about this a bunch. Okay, so I mean, you guys are familiar with Lurking Sea Monkey, right? The one that gave me the phone and the tablet, and um, yeah, we're not by both of our by our own agreement, we're not. I mean, we spend time together, but we're not together. You know what I mean? And that's how. Um, I mean, she brought it up, and I'm cool with it. And she watches my live streams once in a while, and she saw the one where I responded to Tommy Boy, responding to a past live stream of mine that I had taken down for good reason. I mean, and I gave him permission to use it, so it's all good. But she saw that and wanted to know what was going on, so I gave her the link to the video, and she watched it. And the female in that video was really making it sound like she was jealous of me talking to a still different female about tits. And Lurking Sea Monkey, she's cool with me. She knows she's cool with me flirting with pretty much any female that won't press charges. She's cool with it. But the thing is the other female made it sound like we were a thing when we were not. And it made it sound like I lied to Lurking Sea Monkey, which I did not. So she has since ghosted me, which sucks. So I'm going to return her keys and the phone and everything at some point. I'm going to let her cool off for a little while first. But yeah, that's what happened with that. And the only reason I put it up here is because I'm not going to, like, if you ghost me, I'm not going to keep texting you. I'm not the guy that's going to send you 50 texts when you stop answering me back. I just won't do that. So I don't know. If I find out she sees it, I'll take it down. But yeah, that's what happened there. Let's get off of this depressing shit. She just has IRL shit going on. I thought she said, hey, I got to go or something like that. Maybe not. If she goes back live, I'll drop this unless we get into a conversation about something, because I really got nothing planned. Oh shit, who's getting banned? Whatever. I trust your judgment. So whoever you're talking about, they can keep on getting banned. What is going on, Rob? Hey, another sea monkey. What's going on, man? Confirmed sea monkey, actually. There are more sea monkeys than there ever were ghetto joes, so that's a good thing. What's going on, Sabby? What's going on? Yay, a new day. Still waiting for Musa and Rockstar to be free. Work schedules, but having a great time with Robbie. What's going on, Juniper? What's going on, Eloy? All right, somebody give me something. Yeah, I'm all right. Yay, a new day. I'm pretty good at faking it if I'm not, so it's all right. Hang on, guys. I got to run and grab a drink real quick. Non-alcoholic for the moment. I fucking drank like 3/4 of a fifth of Crown last night and some other shit. I fucking did not feel good when I woke up this afternoon. I still feel like shit, but at least I'm a functioning pile of shit to a degree. I should have got some coffee. Did you all see Sabby killed Damone live on panel? No, I did not, Dub. Yeah, what's going on with all the that must be what you're talking about. I like I've seen some ripped Damone stuff. Like I don't know if he left the community again or what the deal was with that, but clown jokes are like yes, he probably does, man. It wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying he does. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me. Tommy has a big court day Friday for the lawsuit. It will decide whether it continues or not. I bet it. Well, it'll either continue or he's going to have to take some kind of deal or whatever. It's going to break him either way financially. Hey, what is going on there, guy? How you doing there, big guy? Who invited Guy? I invited him, Bat Mom. Um, I would like to say that I'm unashamed, but that would be a lie. You will be watching that date. I usually get the links sent to me, but I'm I don't even turn on my phone until about noon, so it's usually over with by the time I even see it because I turned off notifications for um, Instagram, so I resorted to just checking on it a couple of times a day, if that. Tommy will keep grifting. That is a fact. You almost RIP'd and wake up. Damn, I miss everything. Really, well, I mean, I really do miss everything. Tommy will take how to not break your wrist therapy program if he loses. He ought to take that anyway. Therapy helps a lot of people. Can't say it really. I mean, except for one guy, it doesn't. It just doesn't work for me. To me, going to a shrink is like getting a haircut. You go in there, your head's all fucked up. Yeah, you ask them to fix it, so they and they get it looking good while you're there. But 5 minutes after you leave, it's all fucked up again, and you can't get it to go back the way they had it. So it's I don't know. If it's your thing, if it's helping you, then by all means, you ought to do it. I find that a bottle of whiskey and a straw does me just as much good. Man couple. Got a little bit of a bromance action going on, huh? The band In Flames in the court case. That's funny. Chit chats are therapy. Well, I tell you what though. Sometimes when I come up here, I fucking I hate everybody. I hate everything. Um, but sometimes if I can force myself to get on here and talk to you guys, I do feel better while it's going on and for a little bit after because I look at everybody here and I'm like, man, at least I'm not that pathetic. You know, it's really not non-productive and not a good way to think, but it makes me feel better for a little while. Speaking of that, I went on this week-long thing about potatoes. Like I like potatoes and asking other people shit about potatoes. No, and this was an experiment, um, and I had somebody in on it with me just to pay attention. Um, I never made it dirty. It was never supposed to be dirty, but these fuckers made it dirty. I tried to say that I made it dirty, which wasn't the case. I am a dirty motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. I'm not denying that. Sometimes they take shit and really like to twist it, and that was an experiment to see if that would happen, and it did. What's going on, Mr. FCC? Love to go to a rage room. Well, any room can be a rage room. I kind of got banned from a McDonald's one time. Like I didn't let my kids play in those. They got those big tubs of plastic balls that the kids jump around in. I didn't let my kids in there because them things are fucking nasty. You've got little kids in there in leaky diapers, coughing, sneezing all over the place, throwing up in them, and like those things never get cleaned. So I didn't let my kids play in it, but I would play in them and found it to be quite a nice stress reliever. And long story short, I'm not allowed back in that McDonald's. So Damone was is Damone gone? Is he taking a break or what's going on with that? I just keep seeing tidbits. Or did he just get destroyed on a panel and kind of had to hide? Pair well with you can eat all the brine shrimp you want, Cooper, because sea monkeys are we aren't really brine shrimp. We are evolved beyond. So you can go ahead and eat all the brine shrimp you want, you racist fuck. It feels like just this morning you heard his foggy voice. Well, it probably was there, Bat Mom. Well, I mean, look, I, I'm leaving a lot some out of the story, but they they have this fucking crazy rule that they did not post when you walk into that room full of the plastic balls. They should put up a sign if they don't want you to bring lighter fluid, like it was not marked. So if they don't want you playing with lighter fluid in there, they should have fucking said something. What's going on, Blues Rider? How you doing? Give him 3 days, and he will rise again. Yeah, he'll be back. Nobody, people take breaks or whatever, but uh, like nobody ever really leaves. Not completely, and not forever. This place is like panel addiction, whether you're watching or being up on them. Panel addiction is a thing. Is James? I don't know. Do they allow black Jews? I'm not so sure that that's a thing, but I don't know. Say his name 3 times, kind of like somebody else. They don't leave. They come up alt. Yeah, that's a fact. The only way I've left before for a while at a time, but the thing is, and one time in particular, I handed off. I was running a bunch of catchers discords, and I handed them all off to other people, closed some other things out, and I was hell bent intent on leaving, and I did. But the problem is, you have to completely cut contact with everybody, because if you're gonna stay in contact with people here, you're eventually going to talk about the community, and then they're going to be like, well, this is going, we need help with this. And I'm kind of a sucker when people ask for help. So here I am. They'll be honest. No, fuck that. Honesty is the first step towards failure in general. All right. Be honest. The parents at McDee's were pissed off because Bill was pouring lighter fluid on the kids and screaming, "Who's got the marshmallows?" I have no further comment. They do frown on burning children, though. Why is FCC in cahoots with Ray? That's interesting. Very interesting. Is Damone really dead, or is he just cuffed and gagged? In your bed still. Lucky bastard. There's snakes in those ball pits. I would imagine if you live in an area where there's a lot of snakes, I'm sure it's happened. Hey, what's going on, Jamie? Now we can get started. Jamie's here. You have the receipts. Oh God. Well, that's why you're the general. The general got promoted really fast because she has blackmail material on me. Yeah, kids pee in those ball pits like they do in pools. So yeah, that's why I wouldn't let my kids play in them damn things. Oh, what's going on, Sabby?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm all right. What
So to,
dirt does Ray have over FCC? Interesting. Go ahead.
so to catch you up a little bit, I popped a live last night while the boys went out, and Damone had posted a community post of him shooting the sun because it's really, really freaking hot.
Mm.
And a couple of people in my chat were asking if he was okay, what's going on, is it serious?
They people took it the wrong way. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Yep,
So
I see now.
we ran with it on panel, and the video's up, but the live is still waiting to mute the songs.
Okay, so there, like in some people's minds, there is cause for concern, but there's not really cause for concern. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Yeah, that's happened to me before.
But that's all. We just had a picture of a Rip Damone tattoo on bad guy's arm, and had Damone in a coffin, sang him a little tribute. And
I actually did was that the coffin picture? Is that on a community post somewhere? Because I'm pretty sure I saw that picture.
Yeah, it's in the basement.
All right. Well, I can't do anything out of the basement. All I have is a phone. Unless you're gonna hook it straight to yours. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, I got you. Never mind, I got it.
Everybody, I've got breaking news. I need everyone to pay attention. At 9:31 this evening, we lost a beloved member of our community. We're not here to mourn the death, but rather to celebrate the life of Damone, aka Jimmy the Femboy, aka Sad Boy, aka totally uncalled for, and for about 6 minutes totally off topic. He leaves behind a relatively unimpressive channel of over 1,000 viewers, disenfranchised friends on both sides of the fence, and an overall feminine state of being. His family asked for gender-neutral clothing to be donated to the Trans Olympic in lieu of flowers. And with that, I'll let you get back to your original scheduled programming.
Can we have a moment of silence?
Yes, we may.
Yes, Father, please. Can we have a moment of silence? Can you say a prayer for our late friend Damone, please? Can you make this prayer as offensive to people's religions as possible, please?
Let me go open up the book of Scientology.
Thank you. This is what Damone would have wanted.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Dear Heavenly Father, I would say that you took him far too soon, but we all know Damone's best years were behind him. If anything, this was an act of mercy. FTK was ripped from us before he even entered his prime. But Damone hasn't been relevant or productive since the second Bush administration. So as much as we want to say that you're taking him into your loving arms and embrace, we both know that not to be true. He's going to have a shitty YouTube channel somewhere in the recesses of heaven. And more than anything, we just thank you so that me and Bad Guy Missy don't have to babysit him anymore. And I hope that Annoyed's codependence is activated. Amen.
That was lame.
Wow.
You guys are the dumbest group I've seen in a long time.
Memorial donations can be made to the White Husbands Defense Fund. Rest in peace, Damone. I wish I had my guitar with me. I would play a little something.
And this is where the song had to be muted.
Well, at least I know what it's about now, so it's all good. What's going on, Sam's Clit? Didn't see that little clit slip in here.
But that is all.
Bad guy needs Jesus. All right, thank you. What's up, Bullhand? What is up? Did I say hello to you, Cooper? I'm not sure. I know you were mouthing off to me earlier, but hello. What's going on, invisibility? You are indeed visible. Montage ends with a dick. Well, that's why we had to ask her to jump down, because I don't allow dick pics on here unless they're my dick pics. I'm just insecure like that, you know. Of course you still love me, Cooper. How could you not? With all of my fucking charm. Hey, what is up, Dr. Mortician? Hey, we actually are in need of your services. I don't know if you heard about the passing of Damone. Not really, but we do need to make arrangements. Maybe Jason, Dr. Mortician, and JT Colfax can like do a collab and maybe give us a discount. I will pay for all of the funeral bills as long as it doesn't exceed $13. So see what you can do with that. Maybe we can just get his lips done or something. I don't know. We got to, if nothing else, we have to preserve Damone's lips. Jeff needs to go live. Yeah, I don't feed into watching his train wreck because he's only going to get worse, and I stopped letting him up here a very long time ago. Oh, real quick. Hey, there's Mr. Speak of the Devil. I gotta take care of something real quick that's gonna be kind of noisy, but I won't leave. I'm gonna play a clip that I've played on here about 1,000,000 times, just because it's funnier than shit. These idiots think that I'm actually, well, I mean, I am, but you guys know that I have that business called Custom Kitty where I can build any cat. If you like, say you like the tail on one cat, but the head on a different one, I can switch them around for you. These idiots believe it, so I'm gonna play this again because it's funnier than fuck.
Super fucking backstabbing weird.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Yeah, I think that, like I was saying today, like, he's letting those cats sit there and inbreed, and then they're getting fucked up, like, sideways head kitty or something.
What
Like,
the fuck?
what the hell? And then, like, there was a cat that had to be put down, so, like, yeah, it just seems like he's got to have a reason to put these cats down, or he's got
You can
reasons.
switch tails?
Yeah, switch tails on the cats and shit. Like, it's weird.
What the fuck? Yeah, Bill's been a weirdo. I've been shocked so long that girls like really entertain his bullshit.
I
Like,
think it's him.
it is him, but he's good at it, and these girls like said.
Now you guys know why Tommy hates me. It's about the girls. And by the way, if anybody wants a custom kitty, I can make them any color. We have a new power system now. They're nuclear powered, so they never need charging. So you don't have to worry about plugging the charger up their butts and stuff. We got the bug worked out. No delivery drivers have gone missing for a while, so we think we got that issue fixed. I mean, these things are so realistic. They shit. I mean, they actually shit. That's how realistic they are. Jamie, you pervert. I like it. Can I send you a DM to Del Burrito? Yes, I can actually, and see if he wants to come on panel. Yeah, I was actually thinking about hitting him up. I haven't heard from him. Not that we really talked a lot, but I do have him on IG. I can give him a message. I don't. I mean, I guess I don't check Instagram every day, but I haven't seen him post anything in a long time. Yep, y'all. I am able to do with a Swiss Army knife and a pair of pliers what science has not been able to do in the last 100 years. I can successfully switch kitties' heads around. I mean, she was correct. They sometimes they do get a little bit crooked. So we actually did have a sideways head kitty. But it's nothing that can't be fixed in the long run. He's jealous you don't have to abuse women to keep them around. Yeah, I'm not into there's a time and a place to throw them around like a rag doll and smash them into the kitchen floor, but it's not because you're angry. Has Tommy Boy talked about the clip Missy played of him last night? Once again, I've got no clue what you're talking about. Oh, can I tell JT to unblock you? I can ask him to unblock you, but I can't. I can't make him do anything. JT, Bullhand requests that you unblock him. I'm sure it will probably come with the caveat that as long as you're not an asshole. Well, obviously, Tommy Boy, not everybody saw it. I didn't see it. They didn't see it. So maybe you should address them again. All right. I see. I see your DMs, but I can't open them while I'm live. I will check them immediately when I get off here. I hope it's not super urgent. Told you my imaginary girlfriend is on holiday and you are lonely. Simple as that. You do the math, assholes. Sorry, Tommy Boy, but I don't believe you. Yeah, Tommy Boy. Josh says, touch some ass. And I tend to agree. Last time you unblocked people and ended up deleting passwords and shit. Well, if you still have Meow or somebody with you, maybe you can ask them for help. I'm not good with this boomer shit either. All right, Jenny T, be safe. Well, I was hoping for Tommy Boy, but I'll have to settle for Sabby, I guess.
Do you want to hear the clip?
Sure, lay it on us.
Okay. So it turned out Tommy Boy was
Oh shit.
Let me pause it. So Tommy Boy was flipping through on one of his streams, everything that he was going, like everything, all of his clips that he's been doing, and he decided to. It's in the basement.
I got it.
So Tommy Boy did a live stream, and he was pulling up some of his files out of his computer, and that was the noise he was making.
Oh, nothing played when. Did you just play it? Because nothing came out. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did just play it. Nothing came out?
Oh, nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to have to do this. I'll tell you when to bring it up.
Just get Tommy Boy, just get your ass up here so we don't have to mess with this, because I don't know if they're showing me AI. Like, I don't know if this is really you she's playing.
This is really Tommy Boy. You can bring it up.
But how do I know? But how do I know? I'm just a redneck with a Swiss Army knife and, you know, cats with spare parts.
Well, it's a clip from his live stream. So.
Okay, but like I'm a third party here. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I don't know that what I'm being shown is real.
Well, it came from Missy.
In fact, well, dude, Missy is AI anyway. I know for a fact she's AI. Because he's not real. Yes, and a pair of damn nice pliers, which come in very handy, by the way. These pliers that ACOPS behind us sent me, they have a little cutout. Well, here, I'll just show you. Dang it. Give me a second. Oh, fuck. Get up, though, old man. All right, here we go. Maybe. They have this little cutout right there towards the end, and they grasp cats' tails just perfectly, so like it doesn't hurt them very much. And then I can pop them off and pop them right back on. These are awesome pliers, by the way. I highly recommend. Okay, how do I turn this damn thing off? There we go.
Can we play the clip?
Yeah, we can try it.
It's in the basement.
Yeah, I'm hooking it up. There you go. Oh yeah, that's Tommy Boy. Yeah, that was definitely Tommy Boy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was AI.
No, I stand corrected. That definitely was the real thing. Is that? Oh man, it moved. Is that how you chat through the heads on the cats with that tool? No, I have a different tool to switch their heads around with. It takes it takes multiple tools to switch their heads around. To do it right, I mean, they still sometimes end up a little bit crooked, but
Why is Sam always talking about dicks? Why is TBS making weird noises when he's looking through his files? Just saying. Latest.
I think that does open a question for debate. Um, I mean, she mentioned Sam's dick and Tommy Boy's gruntings in the same sentence. So I think that there might be something there that I'm just not quite seeing. Like I know it's there, but I can't really see it. That little thing that we just heard, that's exactly what Tommy Boy says just before he asks for a reach around. Don't ask me how I know. Um, let's just say that Sabby's not the only one with clips around here. Why is Josh always claiming other men are taking gay stuff and it's only him obsessed with it? Well, I mean, some people are in the closet, but they got the door wide open. And I think when Tommy Boy says his girlfriend's away on vacation, that probably means that she's getting sent off to be repaired at the tire shop. There you have it. Josh calls balls. It's right there in the first sentence. Well, somebody who has actually met Sam in person is saying that he can do all kinds of interesting twists and turns if he wants to. And he's not just talking about in court. I'm in the closet and the door's not even closed, motherfuckers. Get some. I'm not really in a yelling mood today. I need to get my growl built up. I'm thinking about taking a 2-week vacation to Ukraine. They have these deals where if you're either former military, which I'm not, or a psychopath, like you can go over to Ukraine and fight for like 2 weeks and come back home. They just give you a uniform and an AK, man, and tell you to go kill. I'm thinking about doing it. Hey, what's going on, Tanya D? Good evening to you. Hope you're doing all right. I smoke too dang much when I'm live. I don't know why. I'm not really nervous. I just probably because I'm not really doing anything with my hands. I don't know. With all the backstabbing, two-faced, and generally clownish behavior around here, being able to twist and turn like a good acrobatic performer is required to avoid being stabbed, shot, or run over. That is a valid point. But sometimes when we get caught up in the mix, we end up twisting and turning the wrong direction. It happens. Ukrainian women need husbands. Yeah, I'm not really one for the mail order bride stuff. There are plenty of women here in the United States that haven't shot me down and ghosted me yet. So I'm not quite desperate enough to send away for a mail order bride. You heard Locksmith was doing. What do you mean you heard? You probably told him to do it. You heard Locksmith was doing a dragging stream tonight. Support everyone to go on strike and not attend. Interesting. You're eating crackers. Don't be racist, Jersey. You can't just eat white people. You gotta eat them all. Well, you really can't compare a normal person to, not that Locke's normal, but you can't compare a normal person's height to Constantine because that dude, I mean, I've never met him in person, but he's like 6'6" and an 1/8 or something like that. So comparing him to anybody else in that department is just really unfair. It's a cardigan. Thanks for noticing. I love that movie. I watched that movie. Oh man, it was one of the movies that my kids and I would watch over and over again. Yeah, Batman. I thought he was 6'6". I know he's really fucking tall. Plus, with all that eyeliner he uses, he probably wears heels on top of it, so he's probably more like 7 foot. Oh shit! You're see, it was pretty obvious something bad had happened when you cut your stream NTF. Your husband's dad lost everything in the fires. I didn't know there were fires in New Mexico, but that's terrible. Nobody got hurt or anything though. What's up, Life Sucks? Like that name. Long time listener, first time chatter. Well, you're welcome to join in the discussion. I appreciate the lurkers that pop in from time to time. You love my stuff? Okay, now I know you're a troll. Because nobody likes my bullshit. Nobody. Dan the Trans Islander pig. Yeah, that dude's a whole ass weirdo too. Why has NCF got 90 rents and allows a pet? Well, I'll be real honest with you. Life sucks. I kind of wanted the same thing today when I wandered in there, but it's her channel. She can do whatever, I guess. Eloy, when I live in Indiana, and we were getting a lot of smoke from them fucking Canadians, and that shit was messing with my sinuses too. Tell the truth, Bill. Well, yeah, I try to be as real as possible, but it's not always a comfortable place to be. So I try. Hey, what's going on, Lydia? What's going on, kid nurse? Got back taking. Yeah, I've been having to stay around my mom and dad's a lot too. It's not fun. Life sucks. Just wants a discounted custom cat. Well, if they keep sweet talking me like that, they'll get it. The previous account got nuked. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, I I like cats if they're properly fried. They're okay in barbecue sauce, but like that's the thing. Like I'm not really a cat guy. It's just the fucking things like to follow me around. I like little fucker, um, but he's the only one I really claim. By the way, there's a new website. Okay, folks, here is where we get shanghaied. People attend your faith regardless of what they may have done besides if you like Jilly, the good guy, etc. Yeah, but people were kind of bent out of shape that Clown was in there, and I didn't know uh, like what you wanted done about that now. So I didn't nuke him. No beef with UNTF, but not gonna be in your chat where pedos are allowed. Yeah, like life sucks. There's a few people that feel that way. Actually, more than a few. He's banned. All right, cool. Thank you, NTF. That's right, Lydia. Get your ass back in the kitchen. And by the way, get them freaking shoes off. And if you're not, get pregnant too while you're at it. Has anyone checked with Jeff Day Southwest? Alan, I don't know anybody that, well, except Constantine talks to him, I guess, but I don't know anybody other than him that would check on him. Oh shit, what did I miss? Dare I ask what this website is? Because I don't want to inadvertently, I don't want to promote somebody being doxxed, even if it's somebody I don't like. You got told about it. Well, just kind of give us an overview about what's on it. Its explosive good guy is also a pedo. If there's proof of, like, if that's, like, if that would not surprise me at all. If there's actual proof of that, then give us the name of it. I don't have any. I don't mind doxing a pedo if that's legit. That's the one. I will dox pedos and doxers, but made you sick. Yeah, no doxers, just hard facts. All right, life sucks. What's the name of the website? I do advise everybody to proceed with caution because we never know what we're clicking on. So you might want to use a virtual machine or a device on a throwaway account. What's going on, Susan? Yeah, yeah, right. NTF, fuck good guy. There's proof on the site. Okay. I just don't want to send people to something that, you know, I just want people to be careful what they click on. But go ahead, give us the name of the website. I'm sure that some people would love to see it. Yeah, Batmom, absolutely. You do want to absolutely be careful. Don't use an account that actually goes to anything. And if you have the ability to make a virtual machine, I would do that. Shows text that good guy was talking to some 15-year-old kid. How were these text messages acquired? Like, did somebody decoy him? Or how was this information obtained? Don't click it. Yeah, y'all, don't, just be careful. I'm not good with these kind of things. I know some of you out there are able to check this kind of stuff out. It's Vic. If it's Vic, then it's probably, you're probably not, if it is Vic, you're probably not clicking on anything nefarious. Shows messages he sent. All right. Well, y'all proceed. I did hear Vic on Jackoffs yesterday, and he did say that he was going to drop some shit. So that might be it. I don't know. Yeah, I know you can't drop the link. Life sucks, but it was on Grinder. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, you can just put up the name of the website and people can type it in themselves. There's also a voicemail good guy sent to the decoy. Well, that stuff needs to be brought to YouTube if it's legit. There's stuff on Clown too. Yeah, somebody else. Well, maybe you're the person I already talked to. I don't know, but somebody else was getting me stuff on Clown. They said that there's more but they're just trying to get the like the actual documents. Like part of the reason he hides and doesn't put anything in his name is because he owes a bunch of money in child support. I know about that. And then, man, there's something else too that I don't really want to say because I'm going on hearsay and it's not good. Life sucks. If you have me on Instagram or wherever, you can send me the links and everything there if you don't mind. If you want to maintain your anonymity, blah, 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 blah. Fuck. What's that thing that clownfish live in? Anemones, anonymity. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to do it on a regular account, I don't ever give up my sources. But if you just want to make up a bullshit one, that's cool too. Yeah, Gomez was up there briefly yesterday. Amenities. Nope, that's not it. Jersey, I can't even pronounce that. Something. Animosity comes to mind. That's not the word, but that's my favorite. Of all those words, animosity is my favorite one. Yes, anonymity was the word I was looking for. But I was thinking of that Finding Nemo or whatever that movie was that I saw 5,000 times when my kids were little. Can I gift you a laptop? You swear you won't? Well, I don't have a laptop. I don't even have my own laptop. I've had a couple of people offer them to me, but I have a hard time accepting anything like that. But yeah, we can absolutely. If anybody has a laptop that they can donate, you can hit me up, and I will absolutely make sure that John Doe gets said laptop. Or if you just want to hit my Cash App with a bunch of money, I will definitely make sure to have a real good excuse why the money disappears. English is hard. Let's talk Mexican. I only know enough Mexican to get slapped. Hey, life sucks. Are you the one that just dumped a bunch of stuff on my IG? I'm not sure who that is. Somebody just dumped a bunch of it just says images. I can't see them. So if that was you, then I definitely will check it out when I hang this up. And it'd be nice to be able to confirm 100% that it's him. John Davis gave the leader of Hamas a wow. I didn't know they were in the same prison together. That's interesting. Well, what else we got? Y'all, if I find out, if I can confirm all that stuff that we were just talking about bad guy, or I'm sorry, damn it, strike that. I said the wrong name. Good guy, not bad guy. The bad guy's not that bad of a guy. We can find out the stuff we just talked about on the good guy. If I can verify it, I'll do something. I'll make a community post or something. I'll get the information out there. Why were you timed? I don't know why you were timed out. I didn't know. I can't. I mean, on StreamYard, I can't tell when somebody's timed out. So y'all let life sucks talk. Can I play the voicemail message? Yeah, if you want to come up, like all I have is a phone, so I can't open my stuff and play it. If you have a way of coming up and playing it, we can do it that way. Or I can hang up and maybe screen record it and put it up as a video or something. All right, my mods are saying that you weren't timed out. YouTube's been weird like that lately. Like it's happened to me, and other people have been saying, why can't I? Like I've had mods that, for whatever reason, couldn't chat in here. So that's been a thing with YouTube lately. I don't know why, but um, it happens. I've had people hit me up very angrily. Why are you mad at me? Where's my rent? Why didn't, and like, I had no issue. For whatever reason, that like wrenches disappear and people can't leave comments. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, YouTube is censoring comments, but they censor stuff that like where there's nothing bad in them. You know what I mean? You have a crappy Obama phone. Okay, but you sent it. If you send it to me, life sucks. I'll screen record it or whatever. I'll get it out there. Yeah, that'd be a good idea if someone can go on the site and then. My naughty assistant is on a much needed break, so I don't know if they are available or not. But yeah, that'd be cool if somebody wants to do that. They threaten to take your channel. Yeah, I get warnings. I get warnings all the time, JFK. I'm surprised that mine's still up, to be honest. I'm waiting for the hammer to drop at any time. Yeah, life sucks. I agree with you. Yeah, I know. I am an asshole. I say bad things. I agree with that. But they let me get away with, like, I push the limits quite a bit, and I've had quite a few videos taken down. But um, the stuff that they nail me on, like, it's bullshit. Like, it's not that bad. So I don't know. Yeah, Angela, if you could do it, that would be cool. But you gotta tell us what the website is, though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how long you have to have how many, if you have to have a certain amount of subs to do a community post. I'm not sure. What is going on? Oh shit! I should have run the private chat first. All right. Hold on. Let me. That's not Tommy Boy. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's not the real Tommy Boy. Okay. We're gonna have, okay, now I'm confused about what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Bear with me while I take care of this. All right. 1 second here. Guest. All right, ladies, cover your eyes just in case. All right, you are cleared hot. Maybe. Come on now, I'm dripping with anticipation over here. All right, I'm just gonna let this individual cook for a little bit, waiting for something to happen. All right, let's take bets. Batmom's betting on helicopter. I am betting on something slightly less nefarious, but still gonna start some shit. Or they're just sitting here making me wait to make me look stupid, but I don't need help with that. Okay, so Batmom, are you betting that it's a helicopter? Or like, are you asking for a helicopter? Because, I mean, it's more of a spinner as opposed to a helicopter, but I can hook you up. Okay, I see. 1 second, y'all. We about to get this starty parted, as they say.
Well, yeah, I was just getting done listening to some of that audio, and it's fascinating.
It is.
It's fascinating to finally get someone other than Tommy telling the story about their interactions with Tommy, you know?
Mhm.
And when you let one person define the narrative at every turn, you know, we get to hear what he thinks of, you know, he remembers about a conversation. He gets to retell the narrative. He gets to recreate the memory, and to finally get the other side of it, even to a certain degree, like for the Predators, we you know, we don't want to hear from them, but we never get to hear from them, and we may not want to hear from them. But
Who was that asshole on the left? All right. Stop being a backseat panelist.
Cases. It does. That's why law enforcement conducts them and they go before a jury. They have credibility. You know, they're sworn officers of the law. And lying crackheads don't do great in front of a jury.
Right. Well, I mean, you've heard
Matters in these cases. And when it comes down to it, credibility matters in these cases. It does. That's why law enforcement conducts them and they go before a jury. They have credibility. You know, they're sworn officers of the law. And lying crackheads don't do great in front of a jury.
Well, that do be facts, though. I'm not seeing the, Jesus, stop being a backseat panel pusher. Damn you. All right, hold on. I'll hook you up. There you go.
So, I mean, I can sit here and, you know, can I tell people what they want to hear, which is, you know, Tommy is a drug addict, Tommy is an alcoholic? No, I didn't see any of that. And I saw someone that got up very early in the morning doing catching work and went to bed very early to get up and do it again, or whatever he had going on, because he sort of, had all of his personal stuff that he deals with on a constant basis and everything. So, I mean, was I doing it for attention and clout? I mean, how could you say that I wasn't doing it for attention and clout?
Well, yes, Dub, you are welcome up here anytime you're ready. You can be a front seat panelist. I'll let you drive. I'm not real sure what the backseat panelist here is getting at. I'm sure that there's an ultimate point somewhere. Oh shit, I just fucked that up.
Victims and survivors. And
well, you accused Tommy Boy of being merely borderline emotional, and you shamed him for even resorting to that. So you're saying you're full on emotional, Sam. Wow, okay, this is big.
understandable.
But it takes a big man to apologize, though. So I'm very intrigued to hear this.
Am
By the way, we know of the whereabouts of Mitch. You want to look at the last story I put up today? Viewer discretion is advised. All right, I am told that that was the final clip, according to my the real people pulling the strings here. And now I'm just left with more confusion than I had before. I don't know what that was all about. You know who FCC is, and that's not him. These fuckers are not good at doxing. Like, they keep doxing the wrong Bill Powell, as they've done from the beginning. They figured out who I was once after I had to fucking tell them, and then they still went off on the wrong family. So, yeah, they're just not very good at it. Clown's getting his information from Tech and Jason Casey. I know because he's using the same pictures that they had that they said were my family. That's how I know where Clown's getting his information from. That's the thing, like with Warbot at FCC, they just like, I don't know if they just pick somebody at random or they're actually doing their very best amateur detective and they're just not good at it. Like, so I don't know if they really believe that these people are who they say they are, or if they just want to look like they know what they're doing. I don't know. No, but I do appreciate the heads ups. But there's supposed to be some more information on clown. I'm just waiting for the like the actual proof. What's going on, section 15? Yeah, I mean, I really should not be one to kink shame because I like some kinky ass shit myself. I don't like things up my butt, but when you combine it with Tech's whiny ass little feminine voice and feminine frame with a beard, like it just makes him that much more feminine. And I think it's hilarious. Jesus Christ doesn't like Bill. Oh, if you're referring to Tech, no. Jason Casey doesn't like me because I called him out on some of his lies. Like he said he was a bounty hunter. That's not true. And then he acted like he knew all this shit about, well, I was using the read technique. Well, you just been watching YouTube videos because like the read technique is the most common technique and it's really kind of just how people talk to each other in that kind of situation. He didn't know shit about anything else, so I just called him out on a bunch of lies and that's why he's mad at me. Yeah, good old Jason turned me into the ATF. So I've been making sure that every gun range and gun store in Colorado and New Mexico knows that he's an ATF rat. And the ATF thinks he's a joke. I'm calling bullshit on his supposed martial arts background too, because he posted a couple of videos of him shadowboxing, and like I would be embarrassed. This is why you don't see me post videos of me shadowboxing because I'm a broken down old man and I can't do it right anymore. And yeah, he can't either. Cam's in the Navy now. Really? Cam needs some place where they can discipline his ass. He could use some how can I say this, some masculine figures in his life, I'll put it that way. You know, Jason, no, he is not a cool guy. Life sucks. That's where we have to differ. And yeah, they are using him as a tool. That is a fact. Well, he's not exactly harmless. He has doxed. He has also doxed me and what he thinks is my family. And he did try to have me swatted, so he's not harmless. Does the Navy? Yes, the Navy actually does need people to deliver snack cakes. They got to eat. I'm not sure how old Cam is, and I'm not sure how old. Like, I know at one time the military would take you like right up to your, I think, 39th birthday or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how old Cam is, and I don't know what their age limit is. You mean in real life, he's all talk and no brawn? Yeah, I know that. life sucks. I don't believe a word of his. He said he's been doing MMA his whole life, but I don't believe that either. Oh, it's 41. Okay. Yeah, Nick. I missed a bunch of comments, but I hope your son is. I doubt he's enjoying himself, but I hope he's getting along okay. Yeah, I mean the Navy needs cooks. They need people to deliver stuff, and the really Cam would be better off in the rear with the gear because I don't really see him as a fighting man. It's up. They raised it. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what I thought. They must be getting fucking desperate, man, because people nowadays, like when I was, in high school and stuff, like most of the guys wanted to join the military. I tried, but I had a medical problem, so I couldn't. Um, but now the people now are such freaking pussies, man. They're probably having a hard time getting people in, so they've had to lower their standards. Yeah, Cam could probably join the USO if he had to. He does. Cam does play a mean saxophone. I'll give him that. He can actually sing pretty decent too. Yeah, he got his ass kicked by was it his very first one? Yeah, I had never heard of Cam before until that happened. So it was like one of his very first catches. Uh, he had decoyed. I forget what martial art it was, but he had decoyed a martial arts instructor, and the dude whipped his ass. It's not really funny, but in case you don't know that story. What's going on, Cole? What's up, Jen A? Can Cam paint? I don't know. What's going on, Alan? Getting beat up by a pred while wearing a Spider-Man costume is, oh yeah. Yeah, you yeah. I'm glad he done that. By the way, what's going on, MasterCard? Forgot to say hello to you. You don't think he would make it? Yeah, I don't think he would either. My son tried to join the Marine Corps, but when he was little, he was deaf, so we had to have his ears rebuilt. Actually, I rebuilt his ears with the same Swiss Army knife that I used to build the cats with. But anyway, we got most of his hearing back. But his ears are still in such bad shape. Like they tried to get him a medical waiver, but they just wouldn't take him. He went to MEPS and that kind of fun stuff. But he passed everything else with, we met the recruiter, and he's like, well, he can be pretty much anything he wants. We just got to get him through MEPS, but his ears were in such rough shape that they wouldn't take him. Yeah, Nick, a friend of mine, back when, right after 9/11 happened, a buddy of mine was crazy as fuck. He came back. He blames his military service on the shit that he does now, but he was crazy before that. But anyway, he had like a bunch of misdemeanors and a couple of felonies on his record. But when he went to sign up, I don't know exactly how they do this, but they got him waivers for his criminal record too. So it is possible. You need 3 cats with 4 sheep heads and 4 sheep with 2 cat heads each. I can do the sheep with the cat heads. That's doable, but I don't know about putting a sheep head on a cat because there's a lack of structural integrity, as we call it in the business. I'm not sure that a cat body could hold up a sheep's head, but I don't know. We're always developing things. What's going on, Anthony? Well, throw yourself away. Maybe you'll get good and worn out and sleep good tonight. Make pet wheelchairs. Okay, yeah, we can work something out. Some kind of neck brace with a. Actually, I think you're onto something. It might be the next big thing. It'll be all the rage in London. What time do the anti-dog golden milfs come on panel? That's usually not till later. Your son wasn't going to make it through MEPS because of his eyes, and Jilly, at her young, dumb age, asked why parents don't realize that as the kids grow up. If you took them to. Well, sometimes you just, you can't do anything about it. Or it's not like you're going to let your kid walk around blind or something. Oh, hello, clown. Goodbye, clown. Not even going to finish reading that. The woolly pussy. I think you might be onto something there, Cooper. I'm positive we're related somehow. Have to be. Maybe clown wasn't reading the chat earlier when that stuff was being talked about. I didn't know until it just popped up in my recommended or something. But that Thorpe girl that Jeff was creeping on, young girl, I forget her first name now, but I didn't know that her and her whole family are, I guess, known across YouTube or across the internet, however you want to say it. I guess they've been well known for a long time. I didn't know that. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like they can find stuff wrong that you just didn't know about before. Not everything is obvious. Like you can't you can't tell by looking at my son that he was deaf when he was little. Buy a clown $sign. Yeah, KNB. Yeah, hit my cash app just to piss people off. No other reason. It won't go to anything good. It won't go to charity. It certainly would not go to help them out with cat food. Just hit it. It'll all go in my pocket. And for those of you that were here for the hypnosis stream, remember, every time you hit my Cash App, you will instantly feel relaxed. You remember a room full of dudes and bent over and cough. Well, yeah, Jersey, but you probably saw that at the gay bar too. All this talk about the Navy's got you all worked up, huh? Was that really clown? I don't know. When we see a clown account, it just automatically gets banned. I don't know if it was really him. I didn't really read the whole message. Life sucks. I mean, I figured out who you are, I'm pretty sure. If you want to remain anonymous, I won't say it, but and if you have something you want to say, I'll let you up here. Don't blame me. I know life sucks, but they're going to blame me. It doesn't matter. They're going to dox me no matter what, so I may as well do what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? It doesn't. I mean, every time they fish tank me now, I'm running a banner. Yeah, I figured out who you were a while ago. I banned the clone account, Matt. It was me. I hate clowns too. What do you say? If you wanna hop up here, we can do that. Otherwise, I'm kind of running out of shit to talk about, and I'm sure people got better things to do. You knew something was off with that guy for a long while. Yeah, I kind of got that gut feeling too, but it was just a gut feeling that to not trust him. You know what I mean? Another thing too is like he was when we talked before we started hating each other. Like he was constantly talking shit about everybody that he was supposedly friends with. So I could only assume that if he was telling me shit about all these other people, I shouldn't say all these, it wasn't like a lot of people, but a few. I could only assume that he was doing the same thing to me behind my back. So yeah, there's that. You remember Visa Discover and yeah, whatever happened to Visa Card and MasterCard having wars in the Minor Defense Force catch check back in the day. Yeah, that was funny shit. You have been approved for. Yeah, anybody can hop up here. You were Discover 3. Oh, really? Oh, all right. Hey, life sucks. I need you to remove that comment. I don't, even if it's something I kind of agree with, I don't let that here. So please remove that comment. I don't want them banned or timed out. Just take the comment down. What can we do for you? Actually, I better do that. Boom. What's going on, fellas?
Hey there. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're all right. What's going on?
That was it. You asked for people to come up, and I wasn't going to let you go. It's not 5 o'clock in the morning yet. Just, making a little chittity chattity with you, my bro. I saw somebody else there, and I didn't want to cut them off.
All right. I have a link dropped here in the private chat, but I can't. I'm going to click on it. It's probably a big mistake, but if I end up kicking myself, just keep everybody entertained for 5 seconds in case I kick myself off. I'm going to grab this link so that I have it. Although I got a bad feeling about it. Hold on.
It's pretty solid link. You guys hear? I haven't been drinking for a while, so I have no excuses. I sound like shit today. I apologize, everybody. Anthony's gonna give me hell about it. So let's just get it through our system. Jen Bay, she's no longer Jen A, she's Jen Bay. So let's get it together. I guess I'm holding it down, so I'll go into some stuff there. And the best part about coming on this is if I ever run out of stuff to say, I can just go back to wherever Meth Claus wrote, because this is fucking amazing shit. Clown is snorting. Motor neuron disease at Buffalo Wild Wings with John Kerry playing very bad music that I don't want to say out loud. It has no substance, but that's good. We don't need substance. I guess I'm holding it down as we as certain things are being looked at. I can't delete anyone, so I just sit here and I read. And that's the one thing I don't like about this. Like when you're here in the StreamYards, I can't just delete bad stuff. I'm just some guy.
Well, I'm sure that
life sucks. You were supposed to actually come on here. Yeah. No, I was hoping Life Sucks would come up here so you guys wouldn't have to hear my horrible voice and my black fire alarm. That's a big old FU to OJ. No. I actually like OJ, and I know he's gonna yell at me later, but what does that matter, right? I am at Safeway. They just built the Buffalo Wild Wings next to Safeway where we wrestle at, and it's messed me up. It's just, oh, look, there he is. Sorry, OJ. I'm getting heat all over the place tonight. We got Jin Bay. We got my baby daddy right there. That is right. In case you guys didn't know, I am an official sea monkey, and the reason I became a sea monkey happened a very special, spectacular evening with a young lady of the society, and I'm now holding 280 babies in my stomachs, which will be coming out in the month of August. It is so tough, you guys. I can't drink. I can't smoke. Are you talking about Alfonso
That
Ribeiro?
does suck.
No, Beth Cole said that I remind him of an actor from the TV show Prince of Bel-Air, unless you fucking UK cucks have a weird ass show with a fake black person. Everybody got the car. Will Smith went the car. You know, we live in different cultures is a general stuff I was saying. But did we take care of that, Wild Man? I'm just killing time.
Yeah. I'm back now. That was a link to some stuff on Mr. Steve Sitchell. When I get off of here, I'll look through it, and like if it seems like it's safe, I'll probably throw it up on a community post. There's a link on there that says it goes to the call with a underage decoy. I can't listen to it while I'm live, but I will check all that out, and if it's everything they say it is, I'll throw it up on a community post.
I was actually concerned because I didn't want to press anything, and like I forgot because I think it's you that told me about that. How certain sites, when you click it, they take your information. This is not one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I was right there with you.
I don't know. I'm gonna take the chance because I don't give a fuck. So
that's fair. So what's been up though? I'm trying to get myself comfortable.
Okay, we have a request backstage here. Somebody wants to show their tits on stream.
Wow.
Why don't we do it this way? I think. Go ahead and show them backstage, and if they are, I see your profile pic. I'm sorry. It doesn't offend my sensibilities personally, but YouTube will yeah, I can't show that.
Some guys have all the tits. Damn it. I am jealous now. But that's okay. What am I going to do about it? Just be happy that it happened. I totally forgot. So much crap has happened today. But I was like focused on like my family and shit. You know, it's okay to focus on your family, you guys. Like, you don't have to be here all day, every day. But I mean, if you are, awesome. Just maybe not. But I can't tell you what to do. Or I'm not qualified to tell you what to do. I mean, for some of you people, you know, you might want to get that qualification and, you know, have that conversation. I said qualification conversation. I'm of sound mind right now. Man boob gynecomastia. That's a fun one. But since I've got a little bit of time, how is everybody doing today? I see a bunch of lovely people on the chat. I hope I said hi to all of you, and if I didn't, I was thinking about you. So don't say, "Oh, you didn't shout me out." No one even cares about the words that I'm saying. They just sound nice. You know, I'm drawing you guys a picture. I'm singing you guys a song. $ BFKNP. Let me say it again. $ BFKNP. No smiley face. But you can put a smiley face. But that smiley face, when you give him money, you got to put an extra $1 for whatever his uses are. Wait, what? You did? Oh, that's a really good statement from Miss Juniper. Yes. What is your Cash App, Miss Juniper? I think that's earned a hefty fee.
Yes. If you show your um, female boobs in here, you can in fact drop your cash app.
I gotta remember this is not my show. I have no show. I'm just like what am I, Vanna White? I'm making the
Well, no,
letters.
you do though. You do you do some pretty cool Instagram live streams.
I've had to do a lot of stuff, especially with my boy Goosey. I'm really hoping in these upcoming weeks that Goosey gets some damn justice. A guy kicked him and then tried to stick a finger in a place that he wasn't supposed to without permission. So I've had to really stay on my grind out here. And sometimes, Goosey comes to me crying and, gotta hold him down. It was a really tough experience on him and his family. Some crazy guy looked like he was like a blood or some shit. He was dancing around and it was not okay. Oh yeah,
Well,
that was a really good
I
one too. Go ahead, Mr. Bill.
it wouldn't take much for me to design some armor plating for that goose. I mean, I do it for cats, I'm sure. Uh, I can tell you this much though: trying to measure a goose for a ball gag is fucking risky business. So I'm gonna need some help, but we can make some armor for it.
I did use the Hawk Trois today because I'm trying to stay current with the trends. The Hawk Trois is what it's called. I'm still getting up there. I'm gonna be the big 40 soon, so I'm trying to stay within my age range. A little above Yeet and a little before Raz. All these fucking crazy ass words. What a world we're living in.
Oh God, words are so like 2017, man. Nobody uses real words anymore. It's like I've watched the word brother go from brother to bro to bruh. It's like people are just getting lazier and lazier. They don't even want to say the whole fucking word anymore. It won't be long and people used to be going, hey, buh. You know what I mean? It just irritates me. Anytime I hear somebody say bruh, I just want to beat the living fuck out of them.
I wish Batman would have told me that about 7.5 months ago. Dang it! It's too late now. There's some really good names on chat. We got Sabby, General, Batmom, Pullover. Oh, that's what I was trying to talk about. On Thursdays. What is today? Today's Wednesday. My boy Pullover has a nice show that he does on Thursdays. It's really entertaining.
Oh, is he doing it like regular Thursdays now?
I'm hoping he said it last Thursday, and he did say this Thursday. I have no information past that, but he is right here. Not here, but like here on chat, and he could tell it if he wanted to. No pressure though.
Right. What's going on, Pullover? What's your schedule looking like? I can't schedule. I'm not reliable enough. I couldn't do a regular thing. I just have to kind of go when I can. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't be on here now because I was like, oh, I'm just going to sit down for 20 minutes and whatever. Then I saw NTF was on, but it only lasted like 10 or so. I'm like, yeah, I'll just go on here for. I was only planning on being up here for half an hour, and that was just exactly 2 hours ago. Right now, we've been live exactly 2 hours, which is about as long as I like to go. But now I'm getting all this information from somebody behind the that one Steve Sitchell website that's been going on for a while. But this decoy call, if this decoy call is legit, why has nobody put it out there? Or maybe somebody did and I didn't see it, because it sounds like a big fucking deal.
A major deal. But as we noted, or should I say noticed, I'm gonna get like dragged all over the place anyway. We have seen a resurgence of the UK catchers, and people in the UK, they haven't stopped. you know, and they can do more fun stuff than we can. They get to drag people. Well, I'm sorry, I can't
They
say
get
drag.
to, yeah,
Citizens arrest.
they get to hold him down. Lucky fuckers. Did you see that one where that dude slit his throat, like, right in front of him? It's been,
I
I
did.
don't know, like 2 or 3 years ago.
I remember. I know a lot of people were mad about it. I thought it was wonderful. And people like that, fuck them. No, I was very happy it happened, and I'm not going to change my stance on it. People like that want to do that with children. Why are y'all even alive? I mean it.
Yeah.
This is how I feel.
No, I'm with you. My only issue is, and I love watching DAP. I love watching a predator get the fuck beat out of him. But the problem is that it's when people put it on YouTube, they use that against all the catchers. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't be, as much as I like to see it, it shouldn't really be on YouTube because it fucks things up for everybody. But this might turn into a storm stream. It's really, I mean, blue skies right here, but right over there you can see it raining.
Weren't you recently in a storm that I told you about that I think killed 2 people in your neighborhood last week?
Oh yeah, people, yeah, people die around here all the time. It's idiots like me that when they say seek shelter immediately, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going live.
It's like a redneck Twister from an actual house. That's a really fun scene that I think in Twister when the cow came across the screen. Don't ya? But
oh yeah, it happens, man, dude. Tornadoes do weird things. Like a tornado will take a piece of straw and put it all the way through a telephone pole. They do. I mean, a problem we're having now is all these fucking windmills that everybody hates. Tornadoes hit them and they turn into giant projectiles and like take out entire houses and stuff.
I always wonder if that eye of the storm crap is everything they said it was. I mean, it was a fake scene, and you know, in the real world, your arms and legs would probably get ripped off. But like, what if it actually could exist within the eye of the storm? Everything was peaceful.
It is
like the movie.
Well, I've never been in like a cat. I've never been in the middle of like a category 5, but we've had some 4s go through here, and yeah, it is. It's very still and peaceful in the middle. Like it's creepy peaceful.
It's like the premise of all storm chasers. Have you ever chased a storm?
Yeah.
It was like, what? My brain is like, I would chase a storm with you, but
I love it, man.
I don't feel as though you'd have that goosey. Your vehicle wouldn't be goose equipped, but we'd have to take it as it is. Cows flying. That's crazy. Oh, I'm messing with stuff. I didn't really come on here for substantive value.
Yeah, I'm trying to do 5 things at once myself, but yeah, last year, maybe I only put them on Instagram, but last year I went driving around right after a tornado went through, and there were pieces of windmills all over the place, and there was a washing machine just sitting in the middle of the road. You know, like no houses really close by. I got no idea where the fuck it came from, but it was just sitting there.
You know, when we talk, you and me, wild man, I always forget about the crazy things I've done. I'm out here saving turtles and shit and chasing actual fairies. When I say fairies, I don't want you guys to think about like burly, hairy, berry men. No, I'm talking about I went to an actual, what was it, a park fairy exhibit. Amazing. The people in my state, I live in New Jersey, you guys, they put fairy houses on a stretch of land. It blew my mind. People do weird stuff, and it's fun to watch. And sometimes people watch with me. It's nice.
So you're seeing actual fairies?
No, you're not going to see actual fairies. They're like, they're like that certain religious figure. You can't really see them. They just give you luck. Now, we go to Greenwich Village, I can show you 10, 20 fairies, but no, that's not
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, but I do fun stuff like that. I go to beaches, I go to parks. I try to illuminate your guys' life. Shit, I've even had FCC on one of my little crazy expenditure adventures. Hey, I like doing stuff like that. You like doing stuff like that. Did you get that article though? Because since you're doing 5 things at once, some guy named Miyazaki did create that thing that's going to make your cats live to be 30 years. They typically die at 19 years from like there's some kind of chest failure that kills them between 19 and 20. This thing that they're doing is going to, and I'm going to answer that in a second, Jersey. It's going to extend their life from 19 to 30 years. It's like it's a heart disease, a heart
Game
failure.
on.
I'm in Essex, Stang, but a lot of times I go to Morris.
I did see that. I did see that article.
But
the thing is, it'll make them live for 30 years or whatever. But
yes,
no, it's a real thing. But if you make them live for 30 years, when they get to be 15 and they start getting crippled and shit, I mean, are you just gonna like give them 15 years of hell? I just don't think it's fair.
I was trying to look at cats more like I look at turtles, because turtles can live to be 200 years. So it's like, I guess it's less about the animal itself and more about how you take care of the animal. Like, you can be, if you don't eat, you die, no matter what or who you are.
Okay, but like cats get arthritis and shit. That's not anything to do with how you take care of them.
Correct.
So yeah, I don't think it's fair to make things live to satisfy humans. I just don't think that it's fair to put them through that.
I appreciate and respect the playing that angle. I never thought of that. It's not a bad thing. It's a really good counter to that story. I like it a lot. It's something you don't think about that. In your brain, you just go, holy shit, my cat's going to live longer.
I mean, I'm watching my parents die a little bit each day, and I would save them if I could, selfishly. But like if I get to be like they are, I hope to God somebody puts me out of my fucking misery.
Every day I watched, when I was a younger person, when my grandfather said his final goodbye, every day I would ask if it could be me instead of him. I don't think it's the way it was designed. And I would. Every time I said it, I wasn't lying. But here we are. So we just got to do shit.
You would like we have some pretty secluded spots around here where turtles can live their intended lifespans. And we have some really big snapping turtles around here. I mean, like big enough to snap your arm off.
I actually have turtles. Like, I have actual turtles. They're really weak, but I'm still like terrified of the snap just because I've seen some massive turtles. Like, I'm trying to think of that big faced turtle with that weird cleft chin. Monster turtle, really, really popular these days, but I can't remember its name. Snapping tortoise, yes. Big mouth, like a freaking shark strength mouth. Snapping turtles.
Yeah, we have snapping turtles around here. The real big ones, they have tails on them like fucking dragons, man. They're wild.
How are things going with Ugly Cat? Is it Ugly Cat?
Ugly Cat got relocated, we'll say.
Do you mean shot?
Well, I mean, technically relocated to heaven. I'm
the circle of life.
And just so you all know, no, ugly cat is actually several raccoons and possums. I just call them all ugly cat, and we can't let them. They will attack the chickens and kill their chickens, and they raccoons often carry rabies, and they could potentially give rabies to one of the cats. So we can't let them stay around here.
You remember
So,
the
yeah.
original ugly cat was an opossum, though, right?
Yeah.
Because you should just sit there and look at you in your face, and he wouldn't move. He would never move.
Yeah. Yeah, possums will let you walk right up to them.
They are so ugly.
They don't carry rabies. Their body temperature is too low, so but they carry other things.
Yeah, once you get one raccoon, you've probably got 6.
Oh yeah, there was a whole family living out here, and then on the other end of the property, there is a raccoon and a possum living together. I don't know if they don't realize they're not the same species, but they're shacking up together.
Probably got an Only Farms account or something.
Well, have you seen the cat's only paw fetish page?
No, I haven't. Nor do I want to. But I thank you for telling it to me. I'm sure quite a few people are
only
going to look
cats.
it up.
Only cat's paw fetish.
I mean, my boy Lamontague does have a Foots Only fans page. If you guys do want to look that up, I mean, his numbers are starting to get up there. Got to start putting in more content though. You guys don't know about my boy. I have a seeing eye owl who's blind. It's amazing. He just drinks all the time and curses, but that's another story for another day. He made a commercial though. So hey. It's time for your cats to make a damn commercial. Oh snap!
Well, I mean, they're on Only Cats, but I mean,
Miss Freya says she loves possums. Have a mom and 5 baby raccoons. I've been dealing with, so they're just coming together now. Possums and raccoons are just thrumpling all over the place. Wait till that abomination comes. Bet you won't like them then.
oh, dude, possums are fucking nasty creatures, man. They like if they come up on a dead cow. I've seen this. Like they'll start eating at the asshole and come out of its throat. I mean, they're nasty, man, and they fucking drool all the time. They stink. Like it don't matter how much you.
Like Star Wars. Like it's so beautiful. I'm trying to remember that big thing that they had to lay in overnight at Star Wars. It was like, you gotta cut its skin open. I can't remember that shit. I don't watch a lot of Star Wars. I watch it here and there.
Yeah, I like the first 3 were cool. I like them, but after that, they kind of fucked it up. Oh shit! This dude's hauling ass.
Lots of crazy things. I believe I saw that reindeer. Not reindeer, but it was also last week. You were about to pop it last week. You said, "Yeah, that's a 6-point buckshot." Yeah, I remember now.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of deer out here. The ones that have been running around here, there was a baby that would walk right up and eat out of my hand, and I was waiting any second for the mama to kick my ass because they will do that. But of course, come hunting season, they like deer know when it's hunting season, and they won't come anywhere near you like that.
My phone is botting out. But if you hear me, it's good. My phone does that sometimes. It's all right. It's not going to be like that for very much longer. Just tell me when it stops botting out. Damn smartphones and shit. Hey, Jenny T.
I think I'm gonna hang this up, man.
Not really disrespected, man.
If this, I don't think this storm's gonna come our way. I got to go get some shit tied down just in case. And what I might do is tie my other phone. I'll go live from my other phone and tie it to a chicken. And if a tornado goes by, I'll toss the chicken up there and we can watch that footage.
Ah, okay. Those might have been my moves from that, what you call it, which would have been fine. Now I'm just going back and forth, saying hey to everybody. Canadian royalty, FCC, Dead Twist. Why do we do that? Why do we like go name by name by name? It's like we all know we're here.
Well, why not? Usually when I go live, most of the time, I don't know. I have no clue what I'm going to talk about. And shouting people out is a conversation starter, and they seem to like it. So,
yeah, look at that. It says, but the mountains, Gatlingsburg, be ideal. But we looked outside Knoxville after that disease. Definitely looking to relocate. I want to really relocate myself to a place that I can get a nice house. But you know, I like my crappy job, so I suffer.
Dude, just live in the woods like I do, man.
I've been looking at mini homes, my bro. 10K, you can get yourself something real nice. Nice little pop up from Amazon. I done showed everybody that have those thoughts. I was on a pier today and I saw a Sprinter. I was like, man, I could put a bed there, put a little sink up there, throw my air fry over there.
I don't know how much they are. I don't know how much they are now, but like I used to buy empty shipping containers, you know, without the chassis on them, and it wasn't too much, and they would deliver them and set them out. But you can get them put anywhere where they can get a semi, and those were, I don't remember now. It's been a long time, but those are pretty good for storage, and I have seen people make houses out of them that came out really nice.
If you can make it into a security booth, why can't you make it into an apartment? And those are my thoughts on it. And you can work in a security booth all day. And almost every security booth that I've ever worked in has air conditioning. My only issue would be plumbing. That's the only reason I probably haven't done it yet is because plumbing. And I'm not
some
pissing
things
in cans.
You can put plumbing in almost anything. Some things, especially if you're doing the off-grid thing, fuck them. Fuck the permits, fuck the codes, whatever. But yeah, you can put plumbing into about anything if you have enough clearance underneath and you have a water source.
But that was all for me personally. That's my only issue, because everything else you can pretty much deal with. If worst came to worst, you know, when it came to power, you would get one of those little machines, the Honda generator. I love those generators.
Yeah.
They're really nice generators.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 5200 watt generators. The problem is they use gas. Oh, there's a critter crossing the road over there.
I mean, what else would they be using other than gas? We haven't advanced to where, you know, we can use the good stuff yet. You know, ethanol and all that.
You can get ethanol. You can get spirit burning generators, and there's all kinds of you can get multi-fuel that'll burn just about anything. All you got to do is change out a couple of parts that they come with. It's just you have to make sure that you can deal with the fumes in the right way, and you have to make sure that generators that they get enough oxygen, because like if you put them like in a small room or whatever or like a small shed or whatever to protect them from the elements and from people stealing them from you, like they will use up all the air and then they'll keep choking out. And you just got to be aware of that kind of stuff. And then of course you need to be able to get the fumes away from wherever your living space is at. So It's not all fun and games.
Not much things are, but my bro, that's my half an hour. I just wanted to give you guys a half an hour of time, and I'm not gonna stay on too long. So, Wildman, thank you for having me. This is my set.
All right. Thank you for donating 30 minutes of your life, man, that you will never get back.
You can have 30 more, just not right now.
Right on.
I'm out, you guys, but I will be in the chat. So, hey, alts, I'm back, baby. See you, Bill.
All right, man. Take it easy. Thank you. All right. I don't know. The storms kind of look like it might be coming back around this way. I don't know. I got to get some shit done before it does. If it starts getting nasty and gnarly and cool, I might go live again. I don't know. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Stay naked. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Whatever. Jenny T's got something going on tonight. Oh, what time is that? 9 p.m. Eastern, I assume. All right. I will make sure that I don't step on that. Make sure you're all at Jenny T's tonight at 9 Eastern. Okay, that's in an hour. I'll try to get all my shit done so that I can be there, Jenny T, and I'll make sure that I don't go live on top of you. All right, y'all. Now, stay naked.